God. Oh my God. That is so awesome. Jeez, it's really in there. God. Yo. Oh my God.
So, my first impressions with this knife, flips very well. The bearings are very, very smooth with the screws all the way down with no play. It still feels incredibly loose, like as if the handles should be tightened farther down. It's honestly a little odd, but it's really, really nice. Very good flipper. Basically everything about it has been designed for flipping. There's these milling ridges on the side for like ladders and stuff. Yeah, ceramic ball bearing. Incredibly smooth. AEBL stainless steel blade. Very good steel. Definitely sharp. 7075 aluminum handles that have been coated or anodized, I believe. So it's very, very grippy. It has no like slip to it whatsoever. It's got the original Talisong design where it's a channel piece of metal. It's just one piece of metal. It's not anything like a faux sandwich construction. It is one piece of metal. Yeah, this knife is incredible. It flips very well. Definitely already recommend it from here.
So, the blade profile on the Talisong Z, or at least this version that I have right here, is the scimitar, or a Weehawk scimitar if you want to get precise. The blade profile is scimitar, but the grind on the back, it is a Weehawk scimitar blade. So, the first ever Talisong that I got is the original Talisong from Eldon, and it has the Weehawk scimitar blade profile. So honestly, the fact that he went with this, or the fact that this is the one that I have, is awesome. It just has such a good classic feel to it, as well as being designed perfectly for flipping. So let's just go over a little bit about the knife. AEBL stainless steel blade. Very, very sharp. It runs on ceramic ball bearings. Has double-sided T15 hardware. Absolutely awesome hardware size. Yeah, the handles are aluminum, 7075. And it is anodized and coated on the outside. It is Zen pin, as you can see right here. When the knife is closed, it has no pins inside the blade. It is purely just the profile of the blade that is used to close and open. With the original Talisong, it was tang pinned, as you can see right here. There are 2 pins inside the blade that the handles close onto, which is basically the alternative to Zen pins. Normally a balisong is either these 2 types of construction, but in my preference, in my opinion, for durability wise flipping, like when you're going to be doing continuous flipping and like brutal heavy duty flipping, Zen pin is probably a better experience in my honest opinion. So a couple of years ago, Eldon released a Talisong model that doesn't have tang pins anymore. This is the Talisong Pro, and it also runs on Zen pins, as you can see. Here's a slight comparison of some of the Talisong models. This is the original Talisong. This is the Talisong Pro. This is the Talisong Z. Titanium handles, tang pin, titanium handles, Zen pin, aluminum handles, Zen pin. Bushings, bearings. There are significant differences between all of them. None of them are similar, like they all flip very differently. So now that we have a little bit of a backstory on the previous Talisong models, and we can start actually looking at this new model that has been introduced. So I got this knife yesterday in the mail, so I've just been basically tuning it and flipping it and carrying it and basically trying to involve myself every way I can with this knife so that I can give a good mental consensus on it. And so far, everything about this knife has been incredibly positive. I haven't found anything that I don't like about it. So, like I said earlier, the bearings on this knife are incredible. When I first got it, I thought the handles were loose. Like, as I was checking the swing, I thought the screws were incredibly, like, untwisted. I thought they were basically hanging out. But I could tell, based on the amount of play, that the screws were tightened down incredibly hard. It's just the fact that the bearings are so smooth. It feels as if there's a lot of slop between the handles, but there is not. I have not heard or felt any like tap or blade marking or anything like that with this knife since I've gotten it. Legit, as soon as I pulled it out of the box, I shook it. I just wanted to see bearing straight out of the box, what is it going to be like, and no tap whatsoever. Basically don't have to worry anything about scratching up your blade or having any of the handles getting marked up on the inside. Everything looks clean, everything looks beautiful. This knife is just incredible in my opinion. So the handles, the milling on this is incredible. It feels just like the original Talisong, and it really does a good justice of texturing on a knife. It's not too aggressive. It really isn't actually that annoying. It's very functional. But this milling on the side here is another improvement that I like that it's been added. It's also been added on the inside, as you can see. So whenever you do ladders, your fingers will be able to catch onto that milling and help you give grip. Only positive things about this knife. Honestly, it's awesome. Very light, very fast, very smooth. Everything about it is just sexy and enjoyable, and yeah, it's a badass knife.